filigree, apogee, pedigree, pedigree. This is Kevin at Pope with the Pope's Perspective and my 30 Days of Disney. And today we are talking about Bedknobs and Broomsticks. Now, this has been one of my favorite Disney films since I was a kid. It is full of so much fun. And before I go into what the film is about, it stars the fantastic, the legendary Angela Lansbury. Need I say more? I mean, and of course she's fantastic. Bedknobs and Broomsticks takes place during the World War II era. So the Germans are starting to invade England, and big history of the time where the children that were evacuated because of the bombings that were happening in England, and they were taken to be lived with other people until they could go back to return to their families when the bombings were not happening. This is real history. This really happened. And so Eglantine Price, who was played by Angela Lansbury, is one of these people that is told that you are going to be taking in these children. Okay? She really has no say in the matter. She's not told like, oh, I will take the children in. She's done like, no, these children you are going to be taking these children in. They need a home. You're going to let them into your home. And so she does. Now, she is an aspiring witch. She's taken this correspondence course on becoming a witch, and she is good at it. She uses these spells, or she's not so much good at it, but she has the flavor. She can make the spells work. They don't always work as she expects them to, but she can make the witchcraft work. And so these children go on an adventure with her to find the spell that she believes can end the war. Okay? And it's just, this film is so much fun. Okay? They travel with a magical bedknob. Okay? She uses a spell to make the bedknob travel, so you twist the bedknob and then the whole bed and all of the occupants upon it can go anywhere you want. Wouldn't that be the coolest thing? Okay? I mean, I don't know, I would love that. I mean, we don't have a lot of beds with bedknobs anymore, but I'll take a bed with a bedknob if I can turn that bedknob and say, take me to New York City. I guess you know where I want to go. I would love to go to New York City. That is a tangent. There's many places I would love to go, but any place you could think of, okay? They even end up into a magical realm called the Island of Nabumbu. Okay, so, and at that point of the film, much like Mary Poppins, it becomes a blend of animation and live action. And there's a lot of fun moments with the Island of Nabumbu as well. And a little history with Mary Poppins. Walt Disney had wanted to make Mary Poppins for years, but the author, P.L. Traveler, did not want to give him the rights. Okay? And the whole thing is chronicled in the film Saving Mr. Banks, which you may hear about in a future video. But anyway, so during that time, he acquired the rights to another book, or series of books. And these are the stories that Bedknobs and Broomsticks is based on. Okay? And so, and they never made the film during Walt's time because they finally got the rights to do Mary Poppins, and Walt said, let's work on Mary Poppins, but I think you have something here. And years later, after Walt's death, they finally made Bedknobs and Broomsticks. And I will say this, it is just as good as Mary Poppins. I love Mary Poppins. Mary Poppins is fantastic. It deserves the attention it gets. Bedknobs and Broomsticks should have just as much as attention. I think in many regards, Bedknobs and Broomsticks is very underrated. Now, maybe you won't love it as much as Mary Poppins. I do. Bedknobs and Broomsticks has been a favorite for years, but check it out. It is fantastic. Bedknobs and Broomsticks, such a fun ride, such a fun time, and the spells, there's some surprises that happen along the way. I don't want to tell you about what happens because it's fun to discover it on your own and to see, oh my goodness, that battle that they at the end against the Nazis and the spell they use, and it's just it's fun. It's lovely. Yeah, I can't say enough about Bedknobs and Broomsticks, and that is the Pope's perspective.